So we're back out again in the Lake District once again. Some of you may have recognised there whereabouts we are. Just heading up Garburn Road towards the summit of Sallows, where we are going to be wild camping tonight. So something a little bit different. It's part of the Lake District Wild Camping and Hiking Facebook group, and tonight there should be 214 people on each of the Wainwrights up here in the Lake District, and my summit is Sallows. So not the biggest of summits for me, only just above 500 metres, but it's more about the experience of the wild camp for me. It's going to be the first time wild camping. I'm ready for it. I've been camping plenty of times, but this is the first time actually committing to a wild camp, and what better place to be. Just come up from Troutbeck straight up Garburn Road, and it takes us pretty much straight up to our summit. We should also be able to see people on York, which is just ahead of us there. Should also see people up here as well on Sallows. And then you've got Troutbeck Tongue just down at the bottom there, and Wansfell, Red Screes, Thornfoot Crag, Frosick, Hillbell. I probably won't be able to see some of those ones I mentioned at the end there, but there's at least 5 or 6 we should be able to see quite clearly, depending on where we camp. But yeah, bring you back once we've found a little spot to camp. So that's it, we're all set up and pitched on the summit of Sallows. Just looking across at Sallows, you can see the tent pitched over there. That's the closest summit to me. I can see over to Shipman Knots and all the way up to Harterfell and all the way up to the top end. But I can't see any more tents. But at 11 o'clock tonight, there's going to be a light show. We're all going to put on our lights. So that'll hopefully be a good spectacle. That'll be quite nice to see. Be able to see all the different people where they are. But yeah, it's just an incredible evening. We've got a perfect evening weather-wise. It's not a breath of wind. It's supposed to be around 12 degrees. It's going to be a perfect summer's evening. Just having a little wander around the summit now. Having a look down towards Kentmere. Down to Windermere. Just views in every direction at the moment. Yeah, as soon as this sun goes down, I expect it's going to get a little bit chillier. But we're all set up now. I'll show you a little bit of the food selection that I've got for tonight. So that's the view we've got from the tent doorway. Just looking directly over at Pillar from this angle right now. But I can see up to Red Screes, Cordale Moor, just about to York as well, and that's just from the tent doorway. Yeah, this is the meal of the evening. Got a soba chili pot. We'll get the gas on the go soon. We'll put that on. Got some snacks. Some steak and peppercorn crisps. Croissant for the morning. A couple of coffees. Did have a couple of sandwiches. I've eaten one. I'll have that other one now. Some dairy milks and some cheese strings to get us by as well. Bear in mind it's only this evening that we're out, so I didn't want to pack anything too heavy. I probably won't even eat half of this, to be honest, but it's better to be over prepared than under. But yeah, as the sun's gone down now, it's definitely a lot chillier. I think I'm going to get the cooker on soon and make a coffee. That there is a delicious coffee. Might not be the best coffee, but it's a coffee nonetheless. Out in the Lake District, 10:20 in the evening. It's never tasted better. Yeah, bright and early on Sunday morning, 7:30 in the morning. Just made myself a coffee. The sleep itself was okay. It does get quite cold between sort of midnight and 4 AM, but at this time of the year it's perfectly manageable. It didn't affect me to the point where I was awake constantly. I woke up a couple of times, but then earlier on this morning, between sort of 4 and 7, they're the perfect hours. The warmth starts to pick up and the birds come out and you can just sleep knowing full well you're just in the middle of nowhere, nobody around. But yeah, I'm just going to have this coffee now and then I'll show you a little bit of my setup, because I didn't even show you what I slept in or what I've got. But yeah, I'll bring you back with that. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of my setup now. Inside I've literally got this Regatta 0.214. It's quite strange, isn't it? 214. And we've just got this. So yeah, this cheap Regatta mat. This was about £25. It's as cheap as they come, really. Cheap pillow, which I just wrap a t-shirt around, and that makes that comfier enough. In terms of sleeping bag, we just brought out a cheap one last night. That's just a very cheap standard one. Probably picked it up for about £20, to be honest. A lot of my stuff is just standard cheap gear, just to get me out for the first couple camps and see how things go. But as it stands, I'll be doing it a lot more often, so as time goes on your gear will improve over time. But yeah, this is just the standard of camping, really. I bought a cheap sleeping bag, sleeping mat, pillow, pretty cheap tent as well. This isn't anything crazy price wise either. I think this was about £130 at the time. And in terms of other things, cooking equipment, I've got obviously my gas canister, the cooking stove, pots, cups, your cutlery and things that you need for cooking, and other than that it's really just your food, your drink, your bits of clothing, your down trousers, down jacket and things. And I brought with me a head torch. This is always handy to have. You should always have one of these as well. You are out in the dark. This is probably a lot of people's lifesaver at times. And just for when I'm in the tent as well, I've got a little lantern that I can put on and it goes pitch black. And I think that's all the gear really that I've brought with me. So that's the 214 Wild Camp of 2026 complete. Just left the summit of Sallows just there behind me. Heading back down now, 9 AM in the morning. If you enjoy this type of stuff, you can like and subscribe. And I'll see you back out in a couple of weeks for another camp or a hike. See you then.